How about it?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am mocking.
So it's you. I never thought you...
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such... I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation.
And what do you want in...
Wealth, glory, power. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock...
Then you've certainly come... My family is working on a big project. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally...
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty... I was hoping you could recommend...
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even...
Just answer me yes or...
I understand. But in exchange...
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with...
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous...
Mr. Hartman, if I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me...
You do make a valid point there. And that... Why don't we celebrate our new partner? Having a drink before undertaking...
As an outsider...
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get... All right, let's leave it at that for...
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he...
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could...
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline.
Hugo, did you...
Yes. I killed her.
He admitted it!
He has no right to live under this...
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then?
Hugo? My children. In this world, only the most ruthless... Like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his... Only someone with the means and...
But...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. As for the rest of you...
But Father! Before they...
As I've told you before, This is all for your own good.
Yes.
Soon.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you ask, but judging from his eye colors, I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes. And just like that, he moved from a... But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I digress. He ran away, and after that, they formed Mockingbird. So, I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. I've always felt as though he's carrying some... Sometimes when I look into... Even though he may... I think... One... It appears we're the first to... This might sound weird. I don't really know why that makes me... It's because we're fellow fans!
For sure.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there... Hugo told me before that you're really skilled. And he said... Oh! By the way, would you like to come... I have a huge collection of...
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks...
It's all my own original merch! Like screenshots of old internet comments. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlist... I'd love to show it all to you if...
I'm super curious to see all that.
Splendid! Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see... Speaking of which, but Hugo said he had some preparation...
This is getting to be more than just... Or perhaps you are actually
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
overconfident as always.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to...
Thanks for that
I didn't expect you to let...
What else could I do? I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant It really...
Indeed. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural. By the way, Lycon.
You mean about our guild for Phantom?
Yeah. It's time for us to...
I don't have any objections. But what?
How about... Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot.
No, call it Mockingbird. Or all besides.
No. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, just like Jack used to say. So that's why we have to influence it. How?
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's all.
Of course I remember. All right.
That sounded pretty
I'm good for my word. Well then, today's the day. Our first order of business.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
Do forgive me. Someone was...
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Move, please.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action?
An opportune time.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
The generator room should be nearby. Over here. Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's...
Don't tell me.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before.
Just leave that problem.
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to...
Wait up. Wait a sec. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the... Could it be? Impossible. There's no way. I mean, you're an incredible proxy.
That's me. I'm...
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! Goodness me. Lord Phaethon was right in front of me. Oh, could you? I mean, if you're willing.
Anything you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie...
We should keep moving.
Thank you for your...
The door's finally open. The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went to wake up.
An opportune time. Thank you for your...
The fissure over there should lead to our destination. Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. Fight him off. Loyalty.
In position.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Master, a complex suggestion. Split up and...
So, we have to head to 3 different places?
Huh? I can take care of one.
That leaves the last one.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering. This is a good chance for you guys to build... Anby's got a point.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Fate.
Huh? That's...
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy... Lycon.
I really want to recommend you... Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here. Lord Phaethon, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time. Sure enough, Lord... sorry, goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting along. I'm going to wake up and eat...
No, this isn't a dream.
Not only... That's it. I pledge to be a
I'm happy to hear...
Lord Phaethon, the one who saved me in my darkest... You probably don't remember, but... Well, it's so embarrassing. Sorry.
Of course not.
I should... Sorry to keep babbling. I'm sure Anby will be able to but as for Hugh... There are too many ethereals here. So, it's not a huge problem. Done.
So... I have no intention of arguing.
What a coincidence. That's just this once.
I have no objection.
Very well. I know you've never fully trusted even before it all.
You wanted to speak to me?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent... In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a...
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things...
I don't think being gifted is a good thing. He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this law. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. The path of light is narrow and fleeting.
Do you mean...
I don't know. I hope but he has inherited the seed of evil. I'm afraid. So then, Lycon, you must hold his chain tight. And when necessary...
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time. Lycon, I wouldn't.
I don't wish to repeat myself.
That's the path I've chosen.
But you know that path will lead you the...
Who are you to... Your disgusting sympathies. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save...
Great, it worked!
That was loud.
Hold on, everyone.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking.
Vivian, you should go with... Keep an eye on Lycon, will you?
I'd never do that. But if Miss
Okay. Why do you look... I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for...
If that's the case...
Okay.
So, how...
You had that figured out a while.
She has to figure it out on her own.
Not only that.
I've always treated Vivian like my own... I think I mentioned it before. Vivian adores you. Of course, I also have a lot... So I hope...
Hang on. What?
Think of it as the... Not even Vivian can agree with all my belief.
Your beliefs?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in... I stayed true to my father. But I hesitated. I didn't do it. Because of that, if I'd killed him first, then after that, I realized...
I understand where you're...
I knew you'd done. Vivian has a good heart, but you know how it is. So?
Why apologize?
You're incredibly strong. The world needs more people. Remember, that turns out, in that story, the children of... they should be back soon.
Roger. What is this?
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice.
It appears to be in hibernation.
If it does wake up...
Wait. Those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice? That means... there must be at least these sacrifices may still be hibernating. But the fact that there are so many, and that's not all. These sacrifices can exist out if they make their way into...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's all.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice.
It's that annoying old man.
I'd advise you to choose your...
You're from the Ravenlock family.
That face. I heard about what happened to your friend. If only she'd been...
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you were...
My...
I'm not exactly happy being called...
Wait.
I made a deal with me. So, would you Of course. You can choose...
What did you...
Everything we know about the sacrifice.
But...
It's simple. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join.
No. You promised to help me investigate the... You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was all of that.
You're just too gullible. I also told you. To hide their true intentions. People...
You... What? I've got no interest in your little feud. But my men still have some delicate handiwork.
Over my dead body. Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Flip a switch. Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me. Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you. Hugo, stop standing around. We had a deal.
Did we? I imagine this is your favorite kind of it. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild. I am right when you think. Let this pain sink.
You're insane.
You still don't recognize. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible.
I may be an...
I know you. You're... that bastard.
My dear, you may have killed all of my father's other... I am the true...
You're a bastard.
That's not for you to decide.
Edmund! That's impossible.
Master Edmund doesn't...
This can't be!
I know a lot more than...
Damn it.
This was all fake. I actually fell for it.
Vivian, everything now.
You can't kill him.
You must be misunderstanding something. At least for now, Tops has the same interests.
What?
I just want to take back... If fate is not willing to give me justice, stealing, robbing...
Even if it means selling your soul. Know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. That
would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New...
If that happens, countless people will die!
I'm sorry it has... But I have to do this. For a permanent... Someone has...
I don't really agree.
This is the path without power, resource... All the talk about Mockingbird is never... None of it mattered.
But even so, you shouldn't be...
Sorry, Proxy, but this isn't sometimes. So I will bloody my hands. It's about time you kneel.
Amateurs.
Fall back. Off balance.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Of course. I used to try.
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
This is the final lesson I'll impart to you. Is there all? Those who cannot give up anything are destined to end up with nothing. Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
A perfect conduit. Light him up. He won't back down.
All right, you got me. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Faithin. I know you took it. Don't forget.
Okay, the core is yours.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it.
He has inherited the seed of evil.
Go on, kill me.
Master Proxy.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Lord Faithin, I had no idea Hugo would...
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo...
Hugo,
That's a hollow down there. If you need.
that isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me.
He was hurt so badly.
I'm terribly sorry. It is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone.
I'm sorry,
Same, but it doesn't, and he will pay.
Yes. Well then.
Another obstacle. She's going to be pleased. May the Creator guide us.